Hey you guys, what's up? It's RocketHouse54 here, and for day 22 of 25 Days of RocketHouse, I just got out of seeing the movie Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I'm going to do a review of it. Now, this is going to be the spoiler-free version. I'm going to release two separate versions, and the reason why I'm doing two versions is because, like, I want people to enjoy this movie. I don't want them to see the movie the way I had to, knowing one of the biggest friggin' spoilers in the movie. Because some butthole on Facebook commented on, like, my friend's status, because my friend said he was seeing it on a Saturday, and somebody made, like, the biggest friggin' spoiler in the movie, and I was so pissed off about it. But, like, whenever I find out about spoilers, I just try to enjoy the movie for what it is. But, yeah, so this is going to be the spoiler-free version. I will release a version with spoilers, just in case if you wanted to... see the, like, for some reason, if you wanted to see a version with spoilers, and, okay. But, anyways, the movie is directed by J.J. Abrams and stars, Daisy Ridley as Rey, John, I forget his last name, like, I remember, like, seeing it in the credits on the way out, and then I forgot it, but John something as Finn, Carrie Fisher as Leia, Harrison Ford as Han Solo, and Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. And those are the only people I remember. Now, the plot of the movie is basically Luke Skywalker has disappeared for basically 30 years, because this is set, like, 30 years after Return of the Jedi, and, like, Luke Skywalker has disappeared for, like, 30 years, and, Finn in the beginning starts out as a stormtrooper, and he meets, like, this droid called, like, a BB-8, and they're saying, like, that the droid can, like, lead them to Luke Skywalker, and so it's basically just, like, them, like, trying to, like, find Luke Skywalker, and, like, I'm not gonna try and get, like, too much into the plot, because, again, I don't want people to go into this movie knowing too much, because, like, I didn't even know of the plot, like, I didn't even know of the plot at all. Like, the only thing I knew was that spoiler that someone said. But yeah, you know, I was actually kind of interested to see how J.J. Abrams directed this. Because, like, I mean, like, yeah, he's a really good director, but, you know, like, frickin' George Lucas is a sellout, sold Lucasfilm to Disney for, like, $4 billion. But he's a friggin' sellout, but, I mean, like, it doesn't make me lose my respect for him. But, anyway, yeah, J.J. Abrams did direct this, and I think he did a fantastic job, directing. But that was the only good part of the movie. It was poorly acted, really badly written, with horrible effects, and by the way, I'm totally kidding. My dad just glared at my mom like, what the I'm just kidding.
Get out of the car.
Okay. No, I am completely kidding. I thought it was very well acted, very well written. The effects were amazing. J.J. Abrams did a really good job directing it. And, I mean, you know, even though I knew of one of the spoilers, and I was a little bit disappointed in, like, that part, you know, I still enjoy the movie for what it is, because it's very, very, very good. And, like, you should definitely see episodes 4, 5, and 6 before you see this, because it'll make sense. Like, I actually just saw episodes 4, 5, and 6 for the first time within, like, the past week, because I saw episode 6 in math class, and, I think in day 19, I reviewed, episode 6 of Star Wars, and, I saw episode 4, on Friday, I think it was. No. Saw episode 4 on Saturday, I'm pretty sure, and I saw episode 5 on Sunday, and my parents watched episode 6. I didn't, because I had just seen it recently. But yeah, so that's basically, like, I can't really think of anything else to say in the movie. Again, I will be doing a spoiler, like, one that has spoilers in it, if for some reason you want to see that. Because, you know, guys, I really want people to enjoy this movie. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys check this out. because, but then again, watch 4, 5, and 6 first, because it'll make sense. Like, I'm glad I watched 4, 5, and 6. I've never been interested in them, but then once I saw episode 6, I ended up really enjoying that, and then, like, I will say, though, like, episode 5, I may have liked a little better than 6, and that was mainly because episode 5, like, it had, like, a lot more dramatic reveals in episode 5, and, that was the main reason I liked that one so much, but, Star Wars The Force Awakens was a very, very, very good movie, and it just proves that the Star Wars formula is not completely stale. Because, again, it is very, very good. Although I didn't really consider this much of a sequel. It was kind of more of a spin-off, but I think they're kind of starting, like, a new trilogy. Because, like, they did with 4, 5, and 6, and then when George Lucas did the prequels for 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I highly recommend this to anybody. Even if you don't like Star Wars, I would just try and check this one out. It is a long movie, though. It's 2 hours, 15 minutes. But, I like this movie a lot. It was very action-packed, and it's very hard to impress me these days with an action movie. But, anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for this review, but, I'm gonna give Star Wars The Force Awakens an A. Like, I'm kind of torn between an A and an A+. I'd say a very high A, low A+. So, anyway, guys, that is all for this review. If you want to see the spoiler version review, I will be doing a review of that, probably once I get home. Yeah, so anyway, guys, that's all for this review. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever following droids around, say no to drugs.